there's some things I can't do. Like I can't turn the speed down because mine's a manual speed lathe, so I can't. You
So
know,
I got my
if
first one. Yes.
if I wanted max speed, I got to move the belts all the way over and turn it on at max speed.
That's aggravating.
Why don't
Yes,
you
it
get
is.
one of those kits where you can modify your lathe?
Yeah.
Budget
Yeah.
and the lathe
I
is
just bought a bigger lathe myself.
the lathe is now 16 years old.
Excuse
So
me.
one of
Can you
these
tell me more
days
about
I'll
that?
be replacing it. I hope, if I can ever save the money.
Al wants to hear more. David, can you tell Al more about the adjuster thing?
Right. Right. I like the what is it? What is it you're talking about in order to lower the speed?
you can get a kit and put a DC motor, and then change out the whole system so that you can go reverse and forward. I'm sure you
So
guys know about those.
Yeah,
It depends
you'd
on
be
the
changing the motor. You're
Dane has
changing the
one on
motor.
his.
yeah.
I'm back.
yeah. Penn State's got the kit for my lathe because mine's a Penn State lathe.
Kind of lathe you got, Al?
I've got a one way, but I had one that what Dale's talking about, and I went and bought a thing to lower the voltage and stuff. As soon as I bought it, I read that if I lowered the voltage, I could probably ruin the motor. So that big idea just went away. But I've always been curious on how I'd be able to do that. So that's why I asked. So you're actually changing the motor, is what you're saying?
What you can do, you can actually get a treadmill and use a treadmill motor. People give away treadmills all the time for free.
Right, right.
And then you go and you can build a controller for pretty cheap. Almost, probably less than, I don't know, probably less than $20, $30 for a controller. But the only problem is if you use a treadmill motor, they don't slow down like a lathe motor will. They have a tendency of running. They because they have that big metal plate on them.
Okay.
So they can actually be a little bit more dangerous if you're not careful.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if I was
I've
going to
done
do
the-
it with mine,
I've
I'd
done
just
the-
buy the kit from Penn State.
so I'll tell you right now, treadmill motor is like tits on a boar hog. So I had a 462 Grizzly, and I rebuilt it, because get a treadmill. You can set it up for true variable speed, which was great, So got the treadmill motor. It spun at about 9,000 RPMs. So you had to, get yourself some special pulleys made or put on to control the speed on it. The problem with a treadmill motor is that it has no torque. That thing will spin many revolutions, but as soon if you're doing a bowl or a plate and you're going in and turning, i.e., like how I turn, you will ball gap motor down and you'll burn it out. And that's exactly what I did with that treadmill motor that I had. And then that's what led me to getting the lathe that I had. My wife was tired of watching me work on that 462, repairing it, fixing it, putting new stuff on it to make it work the way it's supposed to. So my advice on getting a treadmill motor is don't do it because it doesn't have torque. People say it has torque. They'll swear up and down on it. That thing's got no torque. It's all about the speed.